Okay, you can see that vein is draining from the ovary back. So I want to get that vein cleared. Okay. If you have a male cat, this vein is going to have a more inferiorward orientation, running down towards the inguinal canal. And the vein will tend to be relatively prominent. So you want to get it cleared. I'm just trying to run alongside it, get underneath it to separate it out, pull out the little bits of fat along the way. Okay. The gonadal artery, that one's a little bit harder. And there it is. It's harder because the arteries, not being as pliable, and they have much thicker walls. When the latex is injected in these cats to provide the color, the veins tend to expand. And as a consequence, the veins balloon out, become really, really distinct. Arteries will not do that as much. So there's the gonadal artery. See how much tinier it is? Now, it's not really that much tinier. It's a consequence of the expansion due to the latex injection. The arteries won't expand as much. I want to try and find that gonadal artery because it's so small, so we can keep it in mind as we're doing more aggressive clearing. What we want to do is go right down the midline. What I'm doing is I'm using that gonadal artery as a guide. And the vena cava as a guide. Removing pretty much everything else that's not large. And notice how the vena cava is becoming more and more prominent. Okay? In fact, I should be able to get underneath it and lift it up. You guys see? Vena cava, really obvious. The aorta is going to be running down posterior to it. Yeah, sorry, it's hard to do these so that everybody can see things clearly. Notice how I'm just laying scissors on top and just spreading the tips to break up the connective tissue. What I'm trying to do is get the aorta cleared. The aorta will not be typically all that colorful because of the much thicker walls